Hello lovelies, it's Sarcasm the Sickness, and thank you for joining me for the very first Pokemon, we're just gonna call it the Artlocke Spotlight. I know I could go through the whole Pokemon Emerald Randomizer Artlocke Spotlight, whatever. Yeah, it's just gonna be the Artlocke Spotlight. It's basically gonna be similar to Skill Link, except I'm probably just gonna talk about, you know, my feelings about a certain Pokemon, feelings about, you know, what happened in the episode that it was caught in, things like that. So it's just gonna be a short, quick little snippet of, like, hi, you know, here's the Pokemon, here's the drawing of the Pokemon, and let me talk about the Pokemon. So, that's basically it. And if you haven't seen episode 1 of the Pokemon Emerald Randomizer Artlocke, then you should totally do that. You should definitely totally do that. A lot of you have already, though, and there's just a lot of support, and I'm really excited, honestly, because, well, yeah, I'm excited to have all that support. I'm excited to, you know, to bring something to the community that's a little bit different. I know it's just, like, I'm not sitting here thinking, like, I have created a new Nuzlocke type. I am so creative. Ha ha ha. This is the most creative thing that has ever existed in the Pokemon community. It's like, no, it's just an Artlocke. I mean, it's just a Nuzlocke with normal Nuzlocke rules, but it throws in something where it's like, hey, now you have to draw this thing. Which, essentially, the only thing that really does, besides, you know, showing off artistic stuff, is it forces me to draw now, especially since it's a randomizer. You know, like, a Nuzlocke forces you to play with Pokemon that you normally wouldn't, play the game with. So the Artlocke forces you to not only play with, but now draw a Pokemon that you might not normally, like, draw. You know, like, I've never drawn a Scyther before, so this was definitely an interesting challenge. And it also forces you to, like, the Nuzlocke forces you to become attached to Pokemon you may never have become attached to, just naturally, you know? So the Artlocke, I feel like drawing this Pokemon now kind of, like, solidifies that attachment even more. I think I mentioned this in the episode 2, which should be out tomorrow, but I tried to draw Banana, the Scyther, with, kind of, like, she's bashful in nature, so I tried to draw her looking, like, as shy and bashful as possible. If I had drawn it, like, see, it was one of those things where, like, I drew the sketch, and then all of a sudden I was like, oh, wait, I wanted to draw her, you know, bashful nature, so unfortunately, I don't think I really captured it as nicely as I would have liked to. But, it's also a Scyther, and I've never drawn a Scyther before, and I don't know how you can look really shy when you have giant killer blades on your hands. So, it was difficult. It was definitely a challenge. But I enjoy it. But yeah, like, I like drawing Banana. I really do. And then I can probably show it at the end, maybe, or something, but I drew a second sketch of Banana just because I felt like it. It was just like, just because I was so excited about all the support, and I was so excited about Banana in general. And she's adorable. She's adorable. Like, I'm already creating, like, little, like, images in my head of, like, you know, she, like she's just super shy, you know, when I pick her, it's like, oh, you picked me? I don't know if I can do it. You know, like, that kind of thing, like, super shy and just, like, I don't know if I'm strong enough, or if I'm fast enough, or whatever, or, like, are you sure you want me when there's the other 2 Pokemon? You know, you could have picked this one or that one. And, you know, she gets into a battle, and she's just like, I don't really want to hurt you, I'm sorry! And then she cuts them with her freaking scythe, and they die, and she's like, I'm sorry! And she's just, like, super shy, and adorable, and dorky, and just, like, this dumb Scyther baby that just doesn't really know her own strength, and doesn't really know, like, I don't know, just how to, like, interact in this world. She's just, like, really just afraid of everything. I guess I should mention that it was kind of completely accidental that I picked the Scyther. I actually was kind of thinking about going for the Misdreavus, but I accidentally hit A instead of B because I forgot which button was which on my controller, which is stupid, but I love Banana. I'm glad that I have Banana. I'm actually really glad I have Banana. I do find it kind of funny that it did force the rival to end up having Misdreavus, which forced me to grind it to level 11, so that now it's really hard for me to catch new Pokemon, so that I could get the move Pursuit, which is so obnoxious. Honestly, that sucked, but oh well. Oh well. I guess I want to keep this kind of short, but I do want to mention just like a couple things about, I guess about the series that I'm excited about. I am excited to be using a green screen. It does make things very interesting, but I think I have to do some kind of color correction or something because I had to have, like, to make the green screen as pure green as possible, I had to have like these 3 big, bright, shining lights on my face, and so then it really washed out any color I may have had. So not only do I look white as hell when, and if you're not aware, I'm not completely white, like I'm actually half black, but yeah, it made me look white as hell, and then it also made me look like I was dead. Like I was not only white, but it also made me look like I was literally the Crypt Keeper. I was so freaking white. I was basically like a sheet of paper, and that was ridiculous. So I'm gonna try to fix that. But I am still excited about the green screen. It's definitely interesting. It's an interesting experience, and it gives kind of a cool quality to the video, and I like that. It definitely, well, I don't know. Having face cam in general kind of makes me a little nervous. I'm just not used to it. So this is still me trying to get used to it, I guess. Okay, so also people have been mentioning, you know, they like the editing that I did for it, and you know, like, I don't know, I feel like I have moments with myself during the grinding montage that are either just like silly or funny or just like weird enough that I want to share it with you guys, but also like especially for this series when I have like there's all these weird Pokemon and I want to share them with you. I want to share the cool colors of these Pokemon with you guys, and you know, I can show you that like weird drowsy thing in the Carvanha which looks really freaking cool, and that Absol and stuff. Like I want to share those with you guys. I want to share those moments with you guys. So I guess as far as my channel goes, hopefully I'll be able to keep that up. Hopefully there will be interesting moments within most of the grinding montages, if not all of them. So I don't know. So like I guess throw all your preconceived notions of grinding montages out the window. And you know, hopefully I'll be able to keep them at least slightly interesting enough to watch instead of just skipping over, or you know, or at least interesting enough that it's not just, you know, something for hardcore Nuzlocke fans to like stare at and go, did she cheat? Did she cheat and let the Pokemon die? No, I didn't cheat. It's fine. We're good. But yeah, so hopefully it should be a little bit interesting. If not, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll try to leave a note saying, like, don't worry, you can skip this one, it's boring, but probably not. I probably won't do that anyway. Anyway, but yeah. By the way, did you guys like the new intro? I spent, like, oh my god, I spent a few hours on that, and I got so frustrated because I knew what I wanted to do, but I couldn't figure out how to do it at first. It took me forever to do. I like it because it's, Pedro actually helped me with, basically with the concept of it. He said, like, well, like, why not just do the old intro, but better, you know? Like, do the old intro, but, like, basically just give it an update. And I'm like, okay. So then I started thinking about ways to do it, and I eventually came up with this after being frustrated by other things I was trying, and, I'm just really excited about it, honestly, because I feel like the intro has now matured, like, it grew up a little bit. You know, I feel like I'm finally out of that training bra and into a real push-up bra, yeah! But yeah, I just feel good about it. I feel really good about it, and it makes me feel better to upload using it, so I'm happy about it. I'm happy. And I'm happy that we got to keep the same, I guess, like, orchestra warm-up kind of sound to it. I don't know. I like it. Anyway, I have talked for quite some time now, and I will see you tomorrow with episode 2 of the Artlocke, and, I guess what you can expect for the future for, like, uploading schedule is if I have extra things like Skill Link, they'll probably go up on the same day that these go up because these are supposed to be shorter videos. And then the Artlocke will probably go up on its own day for the most part, unless there's, like, really some kind of emergency and I have to talk about something on that day. But yeah, so that's basically what you can expect. Yeah, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you tomorrow. And then in the next Artlocke Spotlight video should be the day after that. So see ya! Have a lovely day, guys. Bye!